Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fabulous weekend. Looking forward to a action-packed week ahead. So I've come on this morning just to have a quick catch up with my charts and have a look at the economic calendar and get my diary sorted. And yeah, we have got a super busy week. So it turns out that six of the Big Ten central banks stroke traded currencies will be in focus this week. All over the world. I'm going to just quickly pop this up there and I can show you exactly what's going on. I didn't realize so much was at stake this week. But yeah, you can see all the central bank decisions which are coming out. Obviously, we're not really concerned about things like Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Paraguay, but we are super focused on the likes of the Bank of England, Australia, the Federal Reserve. So these will be our major sort of focus for me anyway, which of course means for you too, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look at the calendar then. So Monday, fairly quiet event economically, data-wise, but then things certainly pick up. Bank of Japan are expected to, what's the word, cause a few stirs, shall we say. They're expected to come out of negative rates and hike rates. So we are expecting one or two bolts of lightning out of that session. We've also got the RBA, Australia, are also looking to maybe make some changes to policy. Not sure they'll be doing anything with the actual rate decision. As you can see there, minus 0.1 to go into negative, which is a step in the right direction for them. Obviously, the Bank of Japan press conference as well as the RBA. So by the time we start in the morning, we might be able to nick a few, all being well. And then we move on to, we've got a big data drop coming out of the Canadian CPI figure here. That will certainly bring one or two moves for sure at the Canadian dollar. And then moving on to Wednesday, PPI, which is a big number for the UK, a load of data, as you can see. So Rushy and all his gang will be watching that. And so will be the markets to see if there's anything changing there economic-wise. Then we've got the Federal Reserve interest rate decision. No changes are expected, but hints of how or what they might be doing in the future will be what we'll be watching out for. If you fancy a bit of Kiwi, why not? There is also a decent data drop there. GDP figure later on the evening. And then Thursday, more major economic data for the Australians, and then it's on to Switzerland for the Swissy. They've got an interest rate decision that will also potentially bring a move if they make any changes to policy. Remember, it's quite closely pegged to the euro. Some German data in the morning that I don't think one gives you shit about. More boring PMIs from Euroland. No one cares about that. We've got a little bit of data for the UK a little bit later on. I don't think the PMI is going to move anything this week. Then we've got the Bank of England out. No changes expected to the rate decision there. But again, more hints in the statements about when they're going to cut. Jobless claims, S&P later on Thursday in the afternoon. And then Friday, we finish up with more S&P and some retail sales out of the UK. So super busy, guys. All right. Getting familiar with my charts and trying to come up with some ideas and plans for you. The bank reports, if you're in room 2, the bank reports will be coming out later this evening. I'll get them fired over to you. Get your head stuck into them. Usually one or two decent trade ideas in them. There'll be a load out again in the morning. If you're not in there and you want to be added, let me know. I'll throw you over. Apart from that, guys, sorry to have interrupted your Sunday. I hope this was of use. I shall get some links put together and fire them into your room. Hopefully you can join me on one or two of the lives. We'll discuss which ones are probably the better ones to join. I think probably Wednesday night is probably the one that you don't want to miss. That's going to be the Fed. As always, it's the big one. We're not going to be doing obviously the go shifts with the Bank of Japan and the RBA, but certainly the Bank of England we will keep an eye on. And I do fancy a couple of quid out that Canadian dollar data as well. All right. Apart from that, that's it. All done and dusted. Get back to your Sunday dinners. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you all in the morning. All right. Toodle pip. Bye bye.